As the West and Russia confront each other over the Ukraine crisis, the region is witnessing the deployment of unprecedented weaponry. Amid the Ukraine crisis, Russia has reportedly stationed an unknown number of MiG-31 Foxhound fighter jets armed with Kinzhal hypersonic land attack missile in Kaliningrad along the Baltic coast. A video shared on social media shows the fighter jet armed with a Kinzhal missile landing at Chekhovsk Naval Air Base in Kaliningrad, which is sandwiched between Poland and Lithuania. This move to deploy Kinzhal, meaning dagger, is being seen as a major escalation. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Russia has put the West on notice by deploying MiG-31K armed with Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. Let's get started. This video is sponsored by the free-to-play military vehicle combat game War Thunder. We talk a lot about military vehicles on this channel, but what about trying them out for yourself? In War Thunder, you can choose from more than 1,200 playable vehicles from the 1930s to the 1990s and go to battle on more than 80 theaters of war. You can fly aircraft, helicopters, drive tanks, and command ships of all types and sizes, which have been carefully recreated from their real-world counterparts. It's available as a free download on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with cross-platform support. So grab your friends and give it a try. All viewers of Defense Updates that register using the link in the description below will also get a free premium tank, aircraft, or ship and 3 days of premium account time as a bonus. It's clear that things are heating up. World leaders are shuttling between capitals to avoid the conflict, but the rival militaries are preparing for a fight. If Russia invades, President Putin will want the conflict to be short and decisive. To that effect, it has two objectives. One, swiftly destroy Ukrainian command and control so that Ukraine can't mount a coordinated defense. Precision strikes can achieve this. 2. The Russian military has overwhelming superiority over Ukraine and will want the conflict to be one-on-one. It will like to deter any external intervention. To achieve this, Russia has brought out one of its most dreaded weapon platforms, the Kinzhal-equipped MiG-31K strike aircraft. Mikoyan MiG-31 is a supersonic interceptor aircraft developed for use by the Soviet Air Forces. The aircraft was designed by the Mikoyan Design Bureau as a replacement for the earlier MiG-25 Foxbat. It was designed to defend the vast northern expanses of the then Soviet Union. MiG-31 is based on and shares design elements with the MiG-25. The MiG-31 has the distinction of being one of the fastest combat jets in the world. It continues to be operated by the Russian Air Force. The Russian Defense Ministry expects the MiG-31 to remain in service until 2030 or beyond, with several upgrades. It's powered by two Soloviev D-30 F6 afterburning turbofan engines, which generate 93 kilonewtons, about 21,000 pound-force thrust each dry, and 152 kilonewtons, or 34,000 pound-force, with afterburner. MiG-31 has a max speed of Mach 2.83 and has a service ceiling of 25,000 meters, or 82,000 feet. The K variant is capable of carrying the Kinzhal missile. Viewers may note that Kinzhal was one of the several new weapons first mentioned by Russian President Putin on March 1, 2018, in his State of Nation address before Russian lawmakers and other senior government officials. It's a hypersonic weapon An object is said to be hypersonic once they exceed the speeds of Mach 5, that is 5 times the speed of sound, which is about 1,715 meters per second, or 3,836 miles per hour, or 6,174 kilometers per hour. There are currently 3 methods being applied to make hypersonic weapons: using hypersonic glide vehicle, HGV, using a scramjet engine, or using air-launched ballistic missile, ALBM. Kinzhal is essentially an ALBM and is thought to be derived from a ground-launched Iskander missile. It reportedly had a top speed of more than 10 times the speed of sound. It goes ballistic after launch. The missile has a range of approximately 2,000 kilometers, or 1,250 miles, when launched from MiG-31K. The choice of integrating it to MiG-31K, which would probably launch the Kinzhal from 60,000 plus feet at supersonic speed, is aimed at giving the missile much more reach than it would have if launched from the ground. Kinzhal is also known to be nuclear capable and able to hit ground as well as naval targets. It can carry a warhead of 500 kilograms or around 1,100 pounds. It's powered by a solid propellant rocket. It's capable of precision strikes using a terrain-matching sensor, as well as engaging moving ships at sea using a radar seeker. As per unconfirmed reports, the Russian Air Force has formed an aviation squadron with 10 to 12 MiG-31K. The combination of Kinzhal and MiG-31K is lethal, since it could be launched from unpredictable locations and its target envelope is very large. As per Russian claims, Kinzhal is capable of making rapid course corrections or otherwise flying erratically. This, coupled with the weapon's speed, makes it almost impossible to track and intercept. While Ukraine has several types of air defenses, there is very little chance that it can intercept a missile like Kinzhal. So, with this missile, Russia holds all the high-value installations of Ukraine at risk. Not only this, it will be a message for the West to not get into this conflict. Kinzhal, fired over Kaliningrad's airspace, can strike most West European capitals, including London, Paris, Rome, and probably hit them in 10 to 15 minutes. This is a real deterrence against any pressure tactics by the US and NATO. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.